no, not again, sir.
You suck.
Yeah.
Did you just fart? Hello YouTube, Ultramaximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figure, and it's Rocksteady from the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Yes, the new movie toys are out, and well, we got the Rhino here. I love the fact Bebop and Rocksteady and Krang are going to be in the new movie. Very faithful to the cartoon, not necessarily the comics, but the cartoon. And they look pretty decent. They look a lot more like the cartoon than I think the Turtles do, which I don't mind the new design of the Turtles. I really like them. I like how they have a used kind of scavenge what you can use look to them, which is very, very cool. So we'll see what Bebop and Rocksteady are like. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Rocksteady in package. It's a very similar box to what we received in the previous film and the previous Nickelodeon figure waves. We've got Rocksteady here in the box. He's got his name, he's got his weapons. We got a picture of the movie Turtles up here in the corner, and of course we have the new logo. So just kind of a close-up here. There's the new movie logo. There are the new movie Turtles, and here is old Rocksteady himself looking kind of cool. Here's the back of the packaging, and we have all the new figures in the wave. We've got the new movie Turtles up here, which they're slightly different looking. They've got different weapons, it looks like. Especially Donatello, his sticks out to me. Michelangelo's on some kind of electronic skateboard, which is interesting. Then we've got the second wave here. We've got Casey Jones and Splinter, and I don't know what these are. They're like in weird costumes. Leonardo in stealth disguise, Michelangelo in a pirate costume, and Raphael in a wingsuit. No Donatello, that's interesting, and no April O'Neil in this wave. And then we have the new Shredder down there, which looks okay, just doesn't look a big bad to me. We've got a new Foot Soldier. Then, of course, we got Bebop, Rocksteady, which is what we're reviewing today, and Krang, which that figure right there really did surprise me. So kind of take a close look here of the new figures. So, I don't know, the Turtles don't impress me all that much, to be honest. Those look weird. More like the cartoon with the alternate costume type stuff that you would get. Yeah. I mean, these three right here are probably the most interesting to me, I think, out of the new toy line. But I guess once I start seeing things in the store, maybe that'll change. So, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's get Rocksteady out of the box and see what we think. So here we have Rocksteady out of the package, and I gotta say, I'm impressed with this figure. This is the most articulated Playmates figure I have ever seen for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they did a good job. I like it. The paint is a bit off to me. He looks a little too light gray, like he should be darker. This looks more like a freshly cemented sidewalk gray than it does Rhino hide. That being said, this is actually pretty faithful to the old cartoon character, and it's pretty well painted for a Playmates figure, although I did notice that there are some differences in the paint from the back of the box to this, which is not too much of a surprise. But also the accessories. The back of the box does not show him with his little sledgehammer here, which is kind of interesting, and the left hand looks like it's got a closed fist on the box, so I don't know if that is accurate or not, or if they just decided to throw that in there. I don't know. But included in the box, we get a little sheet with other toys that you can pick up. So just kind of a close-up. Here's some role-playing toys that kids, those masks are creepy, that kids can get. We get the new Turtle Wagon. We get a Technodrome, so that we definitely have a Technodrome in the movie. That is really cool. Can't wait to see that. And then we get a sewer playset that kind of finishes off that scene we see in the trailer. So that is a Technodrome that is being constructed, and apparently it flies in the movie, so that's kind of interesting. Can't wait to see that. So just the same artwork we had before. Here are all the figures we saw on the back of the box. And then we get some motorcycles. Looks like Bebop and Rocksteady get choppers, and the Turtles get crotch rockets. Some of the bigger toys with actions, which is pretty neat, and the great big toys, the super detailed ones. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. Again, for accessories, he does come with a little sledgehammer. Detail's pretty decent. It's just a very blah brown. That's a bit unfortunate, but pretty typical of Playmates. Throw that off to the side. And then he has a club with, looks like, barbed wire wrapped around, so that's kind of interesting and violent, which is pretty cool. Articulation. Again, like I said, probably one of the best articulated figures I've seen. His head goes back and forth. There is no up or down movement. His shoulder comes out like that. It's on a twist. It can move all the way around. He has an elbow joint, a single elbow joint, but it also swivels. So that's pretty cool. And then his wrist will swivel. So that's nice. He has a twist at his waist. No ab crunch, which is okay, I guess. His legs go up that far. They go up that far back. They go out. They have single jointed knees, and they have a twist at the knee. That's amazing for a Playmates turtle figure to me. And is a lot better than a lot of the Mattel figures out there. And this is only, I think, they retail for about $9 in the stores, these turtle figures do. And that's great articulation for the price. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I like the paint deco, even though I think he looks a little light. They could have made him a little bit darker. I like his little leather hat. Now the box had the goggles painted, which we don't have here. The horn's a different color, looks nice. I love the tattoos on the arm, very, very detailed. They did not paint the chains on his wrists, which is unfortunate. His jacket on the back says "on fist," which is kind of interesting. The jacket looks okay. It's a little silvery to me. It could have been more black. I like all the detail, like the rhinestones. The gold chain looks nice. The RS on the jacket looks really, really cool. And his brass knuckles say "your face." I really, really love that. I think that is very, very cool. Looking at the midsection of the figure, again, I like the old school camo pants. There's the little RS. The pants definitely harken back to the old show. The tattoo on the belly is weird to me. Just kind of an odd place for it. And they didn't paint the chains on his pants, which they show painted on the box, which is a bit unfortunate. I like his little tail hanging out of his back of his pants there. I think that is very, very comical. But overall, I mean, they did a pretty good job with this figure. I'm very impressed by Playmates. And finally, the bottom of the figure. Again, we're just finishing out the camo deco. The boots, I mean, they're just brown stomping boots. The detail on them is very good. They're just a little bit glossy to me. It would have looked better if they were just a flat black. In fact, the entire bottom half of the figure looks really glossy compared to the rest of it. It's like almost like they used a different figure for the bottom half, which is kind of weird. For comparison, here we have the movie Rocksteady with a couple other Playmates Turtles figures. We've got the Nickelodeon Bebop and the comic book version of the Raphael figure. I think it's the comic book version. Yeah, it looks like it. And unfortunately, I don't know where my Nickelodeon Rocksteady is. It's in a box somewhere, and I just can't place it. But it kind of shows you the scale between a couple of the other lines. He is way bigger than this Bebop, which is kind of interesting. And he is a lot taller than the Turtle figure, which I do like. He needs to be a little bit bigger figure. So definitely pretty cool, and it stands in the different lines pretty well. So is Rocksteady a figure that you want in your Turtles collection? Absolutely yes. For one, the new movie's coming out, so a lot of people are going to want to jump in and pick these figures up. If you like the old school Bebop and Rocksteady, I think you're going to like this because there's a lot of throwback to that old character, and it's got some nice updates as well. The articulation is the best speaking point on this toy. Absolutely, hands down, the best articulated figure I've picked up out of anything from Playmates, I think. I'm hoping Bebop and Krang are just as articulated. The paint is better than most Playmate figures. There is some stuff that is missed out, and the glossy is kind of weird compared to the rest of the flat, but overall, I mean, this is a B+ as far as paint jobs go for Playmates. Articulation, A++, absolutely cool. And these are reasonably priced. I mean, all the Playmates figures are under $10. Kids are going to like them, I think. Collectors are going to like them, and I really can't wait to see this character in the new movie, which looks a lot more fun than the first one. So there he is, Rocksteady from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Out of the Shadows.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and as always, look for more videos in the future.